Hey everybody, TJ here with your latest Warrior Showdown news update. So here's what's going down. Some of you guys might have noticed we have uploaded the latest episode of Fight Like the Movies covering The Last Samurai. Also, last week's Smash Brothers episode of Real Life Game Fights was the final live episode. So you won't be able to catch us on Thursdays anymore live, but we will slowly be rolling out the highlights from previous episodes with a little bit of our special post-production effects on those final fight sequences, so I hope you'll stay tuned and check out for those. But right now, the top priority is going to be trying to make some forward progress on Warrior Showdown. I want to show you guys a little bit about what it takes to get one of these episodes done, and also some insight into why it takes quite so long. Alright, let's take a peek. Alright, here I am in Adobe After Effects. My process is going to be a little bit backwards this time from what it was before, where I would start in Avid, which is my editing software of choice. You probably can't see it down here because of how I'm operating this camera. There we go. Avid Media Composer. That is my preferred method of editing, but it doesn't really have all the special effects capabilities of After Effects. So I would start in Avid, I would get a rough cut, import my timeline into After Effects, and then do all these special effects like optical flares or blood effects, or if I needed to composite a shot that we couldn't really perform physically and we needed to do some kind of movie magic to achieve. But this time, because everything was blue and green screen, it seems like the smarter process for me would be to go backwards. I'm going to create my shots in After Effects and then import them into Avid. Here is a little bit about how that's going to go. So, I've got a shot here of the hero of legend, Lou Wagner, and what are we going to do? I'm going to take a look at a few layers I have here. So the first thing we got to do is get rid of that blue. And how are we going to do that? We are going to perform, whoops, I don't even know how I did that. We're back. Alright, first thing we're going to do is provide a key light plug-in effect by clicking that thing right there, and voila, it's gone. There's it off, now it's gone. I also want to perform a little bit of a color effect so I can get to where I want it to be, so that looks nice. Then, we're going to get a temporary background in there so I can kind of imagine him in an environment. I will have to plan a second shoot to get some of these taken care of at a later time, but we're going to get our principal photography taken care of first. Wow, I'm shaking all over the place with this camera. Next order of business, we've got to get some other ambient effects in to kind of integrate him further into the environment. I like the look of optical flares and maybe some atmosphere. We're also going to do some color correction and then maybe a little bit of vignetting on the edges just to pull focus towards the center. Now, that's not looking too bad. Obviously, I did this all really quick. So, if you can imagine in terms of time, each shot is going to roughly take about, I guess, between 20 and 30 minutes. So when you imagine you have in a fight, what, like 100 shots? You can do the math. That's like a 500-hour edit. And as much as I would like to only work on this, it would require me to literally pause time. And unless any of you guys have some sort of magical plug-in for the world stopping for a little bit of time, and I don't think me editing a fight is an important enough reason to stop the world, but that's kind of what it would take, because this is a one-man operation right here. So while a lot of bigger productions can divvy up the work between many different editors, at this point, it's a one-man show. So a lot of you guys know I don't make any money off Warrior Showdown. I do it because I love it and I like sharing this craft with the world. So I really do need to prioritize earning a living so I can put some food in the belly of my child. But this part of the process, while very fun, is also very time-consuming, so don't hold your breath. It's going to take me some time. I'm going to do it as fast as I can. I am going to sacrifice sleep, and I am going to abuse energy drinks, because that's what it takes. Alright guys, thank you for following the show, and that's all I got for you this time. I'd love to hear what you guys think. If you have a faster, better, or more efficient post-production process, or know anybody who wants to work on the cheap, and by on the cheap I mean free, that might speed this up a little bit, hit me up. Alright guys, catch you next time.